Isaac Upo now at the plate for the Wheelhouse Arsenal as his team now has the time limit rule and the innings winding down on them. Bottom half of inning number 5, trailing 4-3 to the Pittsburgh Outlaws. It is 11:32, which means a new inning can't take place after 11:50. This perhaps could be the final at bat for the Wheelhouse Arsenal in this game. Upo 0 for 1. He's been hit by a pitch. He's struck out, committed to WVU, has a few professional baseball teams looking at him at the next level. Owen Mitchell in his 3rd inning of relief. And that's going to be a drive in the left center field. Everyone on their wheelhouse, and that's going to go to the fence. Upo is going to stop at second base. That is a leadoff double for the future West Virginia Mountaineer. That split the center and left fielder. Nice piece of contact there by Upo. Brady Whitaker. Now at the plate, he is 0 for 2. Well, here's the thing. If you make it out, you want to make a good out. You want to at least move that runner over to third base if you can just pull it over to the right side of the infield. Try to tie this game up. Swing and a miss. Whitaker's, he was swinging for the fences right there. He said, forget that, Joe Kinzer. I'm going to swing for the lead. Just can't do too much. I mean, your responsibility right now, if you can't get a hit, get that runner over to third base. Missing outside for a ball. 1-1 the count. That was the 5th hit of the game for the Wheelhouse. Swing and miss. 1-2 the count. The Arsenal is 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position in this game. Mitchell trying to go for his 5th or 6th strikeout. 3rd inning of work. He is now slated to be the winning pitcher if he can keep his lead. Pop up out of play behind us. Count remains at 1-2. The next pitch will be Mitchell's 41st pitch in relief. Whitaker steps back into the batter's box. Upo at second base, nobody out. Bottom half of the 5th inning, 4-3, Pittsburgh Outlaw with the lead. Swing and a miss, strike 3, snap, throw down to second base, not in time. 1 down. Connor Hyde tried to get Upo snapping down there. Now this will bring up Wes Landis, the right fielder. Hyde with a good stop, saving the wild pitch. Landis has a base hit in this game. Also, he's reached base via the walk. Runner at second, 1 down, bottom of 5. With the time limit, with time running out in the time limit rules of 11:50 a.m., you can't beginning another inning. In innings, which one will wind down first? It looks like the time limit. That pitch is taken for a strike, 2-1 the count. It's 11:36, so perhaps this could be the final bat for this ball club. And there's a hit by pitch. Landis took that one on the hand. So he'll take first base. Now let me ask you this, okay, since the Arsenal, they are the home team, so if we go to a top of the 6th inning and we complete that, I guess you still complete the 6th inning. So As long as the sixth inning is started up by 11:50, that means the Arsenal would get one more bat. Yeah. Here comes Athey now at the plate. He's 0 for 2. He's been a strikeout victim. Yeah, now the coach, Brian Shepard's executive producer, is making a good call. See, that was borderline of hitting the bat as well, but it did hit his hand. So that's the second, and also they could have said he might have swung at the ball. That's the second hit batter in this game issued by the Outlaws. Athey batting from the left side. His team now down by 1. There's a deep fly ball in the deep right field. Is it going to stay fair? It is, and that's going to be a home run. That is a 3-run homer by Athey. And the lead has been reclaimed again. It's now 6-4. No doubt about that one as soon as he swung the bat. 3-run bomb. Take a look. Fair, foul. It was fair enough, plenty long enough. And now we have McDonald at the plate for the Arsenal. 6-4 your score. And now that it's crucial for the Outlaws to get these final 2 outs because the time is now 11:38. So if this half inning is not completed by 11:50, the ball game's called, and the Arsenal won't get a bat in the 6th inning. Topsy-turvy momentum swing game on both sides. And there's going to be a deep drive into center field. Center fielder goes back, makes a leaping catch. Owen Mitchell, he's not really fooling anybody right there. Ferris with a nice job at center field. 2 down. Nate Travis now at the plate. He's a junior from Petersburgh High School, or Petersburg, West Virginia. Six to 4 your score. Athey with a 3-run bomb over the right field fence. Travis, a junior, goes to Petersburg High School. Favorite baseball player and athlete is Mike Trout. And he's a multi-position player on the high school level, pitcher, infield, and outfield. He can pretty much play just about every position for his ball club. Owen Mitchell, curveball, swung on, fouled off, flat of play. 1-2 the count. 3-run homer in this inning was led off by a double by Upo, the West Virginia commit. Then a hit batter, and then a 3-run bomb. All with the 3-run bomb coming with 2 outs. High diving that time. Might have been crossed up. Still, you like to see a catcher that likes to keep things in front of him, although runners aren't on base. And that pitch is taken for a ball. And I tell you, that was a good job by Jason Buckley, the home plate umpire, for making sure that Athey touched home plate. And I'll touch on that coming up in the top half of the 6th inning. 5 complete, 6-4. Wheelhouse Arsenal takes the lead for the second time today. This is 9th Annual Battle of the Bat Baseball Tournament on Video Productions. It is presented by Tournament Time. So the 3-run homer by Wes Athey has the Arsenal on top 6-4. This will much likely, because of the time limit, be the final at bat here in the top half of the sixth for the Outlaws. So the senior to be via Allegheny High School, Christian Yelich, favorite athlete and baseball player. Adam Sandler, his favorite actor. And that first pitch is taken for a ball there by, and there's going to be a leadoff single right up the middle by Connor Hyde, the catcher. This will now bring up Ferris. So the selector's saying, hey, not so fast. Their 8th base hit of the game. Hyde 1 for 3. And we're going to have a courtesy runner now for the select. Chad Johnson, who is the starting pitcher in this game for the select, is now at first base running here in the top half of inning number 6, more than likely the final at bat for the Outlaws due to the time limit rule, and they're down by 2 runs. And there's a chopper fouled off the third base line. Nothing in 1 to count. All right, I was kind of teasing. I'll get this story in, but I said Jason Buckley, the home plate umpire, did a good job making sure that Wes Athey touched home plate. And you're like, well, Joe, no duh, it's a home run. Well, everything you can't take for granted, as after this pitch we'll go into the story. It was a high school region championship baseball tournament in the state of Kentucky. Runner from first is going, throw down to second base, not in time, stolen base there by Chad Johnson. So runners in scoring position again for the Outlaw. Count is now 1-1. It was in Prestonsburg, Kentucky, at an athletic complex similar to the one we're at today. Multi-fields, press box. You just walk around, go to different fields and everything, except there's a baseball field and a softball field. And here comes the pitch. There's a bunt attempt. Bunted back to mound, fielded by Strickland. Throw over to first. It's going to be an error, and the runner's going to come around and score. And then you're going to have the runner rounding first base, taking too big of a turn, and he's going to be called out. So there'll be an error, so run scores. So the lead now goes, it's now 6-5. With a runner at first base, nobody out. That could be a costly out over at first base. So a couple of high school teams, this happened about a decade ago. Batter hits a walk-off grand slam home run. Everybody goes nuts. And what happened was we could see it up in the press box. He didn't. The kid didn't touch home plate. My next door neighbor was the home plate umpire. He watched everything. And the the defensive team protested, and the runner was called out, and the championship was over. A home run was taken away because the batter did not touch home plate on a walk-off grand slam to win a regional championship, which that team, I believe it was Johnson Central, I can't remember, it was over a decade ago, that denied them going to the Sweet 16 state baseball tournament. 2-1 to count on the batter, 6-5 your score here, top half of inning number 6, the final at bat for the select, or the Outlaws. So the count now goes to 2-2. That's going to be swung on. Right fielder took a step in, now goes out, makes the catch, and that's going to be 2 down. So now The Outlaws are down to their final at-bats. Peguedo, the first baseman, 2 for 2 here today. Huh? 1 for 2, okay. Batting from the left side. And that pitch is in there for a ball. Strickler trying to close it out. Strickler could be the winning pitcher. And that's going to be a ground ball to second. Fielded nicely, throw over to first, and that is going to be the half inning at 11:49. So let's see if they're officially going to call this or not due to the time limit. And they are. That's going to be the ball game. So your final score in this one, off the 3-run home run from Allegheny High School product Wes Athey, and the bottom half of the 5th inning, that lifts the Wheelhouse Arsenal to a 6-5 victory over the Pittsburgh Outlaws in a great game that went back and forth several times. That'll wrap it up for game number 1 of 5 here today in the 9th annual Battle of the Bat baseball tournament. We'll be back with more baseball action here on Video Productions presented by Tournament Time.